Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
63. Great, set.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now, faking the give. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The motion man is Johnson. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Third and long. They bring Jeudy in motion.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
A tough spot here. Third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, he's brought down that pass.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
Delta.
He's going to have the first down and more. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Great, set.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now the rookie out of Clemson, Will Shipley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Great, set.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Great, set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Now it's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drop. First down throw there is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those.
The ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
Here comes Jackson on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
63, 63, 63.
To throw is Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Tiger Hornet. Delta.
On third down, here's Hurts. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth and goal.
Great, set. Delta.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
There might not be a better player in the NFL converting with his legs on fourth down than Jalen Hurts. So give credit to this defense. That is a tall task stopping him. They were able to rally to the ball, tackle him short of the first down, and come up with a huge fourth down stop.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a... And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not...
He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts. 3rd and 14.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air one more time. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Williams in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Not go away, team.
They'll look to throw yet again. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Browns. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he'll be brought down. What will be... Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long for Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field?
That one, take it in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to take on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So it's a win here for the Eagles.